Greetings, humans and humanoids. Jack Willard here, letting you know we'll be live tonight. Tonight, as I do this promo, being February the 5th at 10 p.m. East Coast time for Elvis/Bob Joyce chat and whatever else is on your mind. We hope you'll join the live stream, or you can see the replay. If you're seeing this late, this promo, you can see it in the live section of this channel, the virtual church of the disillusioned. Oh, madness going on in the government and great things simultaneously. Thank God for Caroline Levitt. She is a spitfire. She knows how to answer the question. She knows how to set the record straight. There won't be lying in the White House briefing room anymore. She'll call them on it. And she's already making some of them better reporters, opening up the forum to new people as well. So Pam Bondi has been confirmed. Things look good for Bobby and for even Tulsi. I'm very happy about that. I hope that works out. We're going to have a strong team in place. Benjamin Netanyahu was at the White House yesterday, yeah. And with President Trump, a lot of questions were asked. And, of course, the big bombshell statement was that we could physically help out and possibly even own Gaza. And the reason he's saying these things is because, you see, you have to understand that President Trump considers God more than he ever did. And he thus has learned from people like Franklin Graham and others that Israel is our friend. If you're a Christian, you love Israel and you want to protect them. You don't want to set something up in Palestine, in Gaza, where they are, well, first of all, they're standing in a pile of rubble, but you don't want to set up a situation where Hamas becomes active again, a threat to Israel, a threat to the world. You want to get rid of Hamas. And you want to build something special there, and Palestinians can live there. You do have to remember that many of the Palestinians that were living in Gaza were pro-Hamas, but mostly that was because they had no other choice. They had a gun to their head. Hamas came in, hid bombs in their sewer systems so they couldn't use their sewer systems and what have you. Did all kinds of terrible things, were total dictators, made life miserable for them. So things can change. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over, then that is the definition of it. Insanity when you expect different results. So things have got to change there. President Trump and spokesperson Levitt says that it's going to be other countries that are going to get involved in this, including Saudi Arabia. We have a wonderful negotiator in President Trump. Meanwhile, we've got the woke Congress people out in the streets threatening violence because, my God, you want to take away the agency that gives all the aid, that takes taxpayer dollars and gives it to, well, how about gender affirmation surgery in Guatemala? $2 million for them was the proposal. This has been going on. Money for drag shows in Ireland. Transgender comic books in Serbia. What the hell are we doing? No, we've got to clean up the sludge. If you're going to threaten the President of the United States, if you're going to threaten action in the streets, you're going to be met with force. If you're going to be a governor of, say, New Jersey, and you're going to say, I am willfully harboring a fugitive, and you can't do anything about it. I bet they could. These are the kind of bozos that got elected by not very bright people. A lot of these people come out of Michigan in terms of the Congress and what have you, and they are haters of America. They're haters of America, man. So we don't need their ilk. If they're going to make inflammatory statements, they need to be held accountable. As President Trump said yesterday, if he should ever be assassinated by Iran, Iran will cease to exist. We sure don't want that. We want negotiations. We want everybody to be happy and living in peaceful times. We certainly don't want to obliterate kids in Iran or any other foreign state. But the time for the BS is ending. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you want a hairy man to march into a 16-year-old girl's locker room. No, no. We're going to protect women. We're bringing back women's rights. Women will have protection in locker rooms. Young females will have protection in locker rooms. They won't destroy women's sports by winning by a landslide every time because they couldn't make it in male sports. They won't be getting their surgery in the prison so they can transfer from the male prison to the female prison and then sometimes attack the female prisoners because they are, very much interested in those female prisoners. There's a whole bunch of sludge that needs, we need to bring in the big hose and vacuum it all out. Vacuum it all out. We sat there 4 years ago as a man who barely knew where he was, a man who apparently got multi-million-dollar beach houses from two countries. One would be the Ukraine, and one would be China because his son was paid big money to sit on their boards when he couldn't run. He couldn't run a Winn-Dixie, and the big guy, he got taste. He got a taste. That's what the evidence points to. That's what Jim Jordan and Comer will tell you. There's books on this. Miss Devine from the New York Post, another one. The Biden money. It's very, very obvious. Goodbye. Isn't it? It's such a joy that we don't have to see this guy come up and mumble into the microphone again, wrong about just about everything that he says, that we don't have to look at Jill Biden, and that we are not stuck with Kamala Harris. If that isn't a reason to praise God, I don't know what is. But tonight it's about Elvis and Bob Joyce, our Elvis and Bob Joyce chat. What are your questions? What are your points of view? If you have something to email me it now so we can show a picture of your work, okay? We'd like to have it. My personal email is jackthefairguy@gmail.com. Jack the F-A-I-R guy @gmail.com. Elvis/Bob Joyce chat tonight, the 5th of February, 10 p.m. East Coast time. If you miss it, watch the replay. Okay, Renee, thank you.